Da 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 da. That's how the meme goes, right? I've never seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, so JoJo's Bizarre Circus. There, we got that joke out of the way.
Yay, we did it.
Yay! Welcome back to Channel KRT, the podcast where we take a look at the best and worst of obscure media. I'm Kit Quinn, and obvious joke about how we review so many things with clowns here.
But Doctor, I am Tyler Green.
But it was me, Jojo'S Circus.
No!
I'm Randall, and I wanted to do Out of the Box, but I got this shit instead.
Out of the Box is on Disney Plus, so we can't touch that anymore, sadly.
Oh man.
If we started this podcast in 2018, it'd be a different story. But,
If you're an adult, I mean, I guess check out of the Box if you want to know what it was like to grow up as a millennial. But if you have kids, please show them Out of the Box.
Which, funny enough, Madeline Martin was on several episodes.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, she was? That's right.
Yeah, it was one of the first things she was on.
Little off topic, I do have a bit of a funny story relating to Out of the Box. So as you know, as a child, I was obsessed with Out of the Box. It was my favorite show, and
Hell
the
yeah.
internet was a thing. This was back in the dial-up days. And Playhouse Disney had a website, and they had a bunch of out-of-the-box fucking, like, coloring or activity pages. And I had the bright idea to print out 100 of them.
Oh, God.
I typed 100 into the how many copies, and I drained our printer ink. And then after that, the new rule of the house was no printing unless you explicitly ask Mom, and that rule was my fault.
Randy, what did I tell you about printing? You are grounded.
Okay, but to be fair, it would be warranted because I literally just drained a whole printer's worth of ink. That's just not cheap.
No,
Okay, but
I understand.
Yes.
Okay, but to be fair, you didn't download LimeWire on literally all your family's computers and fucking get viruses on them.
No, I just downloaded so many WADs for Sonic Robo Blast 2 that it destroyed the family computer.
Oh, no. The times when we actually had a computer room. Wasn't that fun?
Anyway, so a Playhouse Disney show not on Disney Plus, JoJo's Circus.
Also, it is Playhouse Disney. It will never be Disney Junior to me. End of story.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know, the Lion Guard, that show on Playhouse Disney, not Disney Junior. I don't know who the fuck Disney Junior is. That's like what, Walt's fucking like son or some shit.
Bluey is on Playhouse Disney, and it will always be on Playhouse Disney.
We refuse to acknowledge anything else. At least Nick Jr. knew how to stick with it.
Go away. There ain't no
Disney Junior.
and there never was.
To us, calling it Disney Junior is like calling it the Willis Tower. Nobody does it. Who does it? It's Playhouse Disney. It's the Sears Tower.
It's like calling Twitter X. But in all fairness, who uses Twitter anymore?
Well, X does one thing that I know Disney Jr. would never do. So,
Oh, boy.
could be worse. Could be infinitely worse.
Nazis. I hate these guys.
So what is everyone's relationship with JoJo's Circus?
So obviously I grew up watching Doug as well as PB&J Otter. Like, I remember watching quite a bit of PB&J Otter as a kid.
Oh, same.
I also don't remember specific episodes, but I remember renting the tapes for Allegra's Window at least once. So you can say that I've watched quite a bit of Jim Jenkins stuff.
Jim Jenkins. No, I hope someone got that reference. Otherwise, I just made myself look really stupid.
Jim, where are you, Jim?
Oh, God, don't watch Return from Tomorrow.
And if you listen to this show, you did get that reference. Don't lie.
Oh, God, right around the time Return from Tomorrow comes out. Dear God.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. So our editor, Jacob, took one for the team and watched it. I've been considering watching it too, but after hearing his review of it, Tony's going to have a fucking blast when he talks about it. That's all I'm going to say.
To the general audiences here, go watch Michael instead. That was really fucking good. You have what? The sequel to the fucking giant testicle fucking Epcot ball movie, or you have a biopic about one of the greatest fucking entertainers that's ever lived, played by his relative who looks just fucking like him. Please go
Yeah.
see Michael. I really want a sequel to Michael. Please go see Michael.
Yeah, I refuse to watch Return from Tomorrow unless Tony wants me to. Like, I'm just going to wait for his review of it. Like,
I'm gonna wait till I am greening out and then watch it, just because I'm a glutton for punishment.
I'm sure it'll be insane, but Escape from Tomorrow broke me. I'm genuinely scared what it'll do to me.
I wanted to show my roommate Escape from Tomorrow, but I was like, one, she's not a Disney adult, like, in the slightest, and two, I'm not putting her through that fucking movie even if it was, so I literally just showed her the Some Jerk review instead. And she loved it.
Hell yeah. Anyway, back to JoJo's Circus. So yeah, I remember actually being there when it first premiered. In fact, I think they were promoting it around DCA the time I went in like 2005. Because I know around that time they had opened all the Playhouse Disney shows they were doing there. And I
Yeah.
remember the Disney store was promoting it because I actually owned a Croaky plush.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Yeah, it was bizarre to think that the show was now considered lost media, but once upon a time you could get merchandise of it at the Disney store.
Yeah, for a while, half of the episodes were, like, seemingly lost, like, there were, like, still a fair amount of episodes on, like, the archive, but up until last year, you couldn't find a lot of them, and
And what's
it's
crazy is that some of the merch is, like, on eBay, and how much is it worth?
I'm looking at a couple figures, and those were, like, $50 plus, shipping.
Okay, correction. The show actually came out in 2003, so maybe there was promotion, but it wasn't for it beginning. That's what I got wrong.
Oh, wow, I found a series of, like, JoJo's Circus ornaments for, like, $65, like,
Oh,
Christmas
shit.
tree ornaments.
Wow.
Considering that this is a show that was lost media for a time, well, some of the episodes where that's really cheap.
Yeah.
If I find that Croaky plush somehow, I'm gonna sell it. It's gotta get me like at least $1,000 at this point.
I'm like 99% sure most of these listings were like would-be Christmas gifts that got fucking lost in the basement or something, and they're like, maybe I can get like $20 off of this.
So I do remember watching the show because of all that, and I remember the theme song, the end theme especially, and I remember the world of it so well, but it was funny because it was a show that I remember watching, but I actually didn't remember specific episodes of. It was just kinda I don't mean this in a bad way, it's a very vibes show, so it's just one of those ones where I'm just more in watching it to vibe than actually really engage with the plot.
Real. Well, typically, most of these episodes don't really have a plot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the original episode we were gonna talk about, which is the Jack and the Beanstalk wannabe, half of it was just telling the audience how to climb a beanstalk.
It's a shame because that episode has Wayne Brady and Al Roker in it, which we could have had a lot of fun with that, but yeah, it didn't really give us a lot to work with. I think this one gave us more.
Let's see, it's Weekenders on Disney+.
Not yet.
Okay, so we have a Wayne Brady topic, we're good.
Hell yeah.
Unfortunately, Mr. Peanut was not featured with Wayne Brady, and then
Oh,
you could
God.
say, if I had a nickel for every time Al Roker and Mr. Peanut were in something together,
Oh no.
I would have one nickel that's pretty funny and one nickel that makes me really, really sad.
I had to think about that for a moment because when you said Mr. Peanut, I thought you meant that time he dressed as Charlie Brown for promotion for the Peanuts movie. But that was nightmarish.
Oh, dear God.
No, somehow the one with him and Mr. Peanut is actually worse.
Oh God. Oh yeah, God.
Someone witnessed September 11th in a Mr. Peanut costume.
Also obligatory King Dice joke here. Anyway.
It's funny that episode came, like, right after his appearance on, The Proud Family, where he, makes everybody's parents disappear.
Oh God, that's right! And then the Proud Family movie had peanut peoples.
Oh, yep, 2 nickels,
Oh,
and 2 nickels. There it is.
Well, now it's technically 3, isn't it?
Well, no, because there was no Peanut on JoJo's Circus. I was just like, oh my God, what if? And then it turns out he was in something with peanuts.
Oh
Well,
man.
there is an elephant character, and there's an off chance he eats peanuts, so there you go.
When did the Proud Family movie come out? Real quick.
2005.
First time Al Roker was in something with a peanut, September 11th. Second time Al Roker was in something with a peanut, 10 days later, Hurricane Katrina.
Oh God, no!
Stop letting this man near Peanuts. Him and Peanuts working together are harbingers. What year did he dress up as Charlie Brown? Oh God.
2015.
The curse was broken.
Yay!
The curse was broken. Let this man near Peanuts once again.
Yay!
Also, okay, I think I figured out what you meant by you thought there was a peanut in the show. Did you mistake the potato for a peanut?
I might have been thinking about the potato. They're two things that are kind of round and bulbous and start with a P, so.
Like, okay, I love that this show has, like, just the weirdest cast of species. Like, okay, clowns, elephants, ballerinas, frogs, I get, because those are technically circus animals. What the fuck does a potato have to do with the circus?
And a frog, for that matter.
Yeah, I'm just curious. What do frogs do in circuses? Because, like, okay, first things first, don't get me wrong, I love frogs, but what do frogs do at all?
I guess acrobatics, because they do a lot of flips in this show and such.
Yeah.
They're Russian frog acrobats. Which, yeah, sure, I guess.
One interesting thing to note about this show is that despite that it aired on Playhouse Disney, it is extremely Canadian.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
This show came out right around the time I had twin, like 1 to going into 2-year-old siblings. So this was around the time, whatever was on Playhouse Disney, I guess I was also watching because there's nothing else to fucking do in 2003, I guess. Besides go fight in Iraq, but I was too young, thank God. Ugh, too
Thank
young to fight
God.
in Iraq, too old to fight in Iran. It's a good time to be a zillennial.
Hell yeah.
But I remember watching it like, this is boring.
Yeah,
But the reason I couldn't look away was because I was like, this is boring. But why is it so familiar? And then I find out who Jim Jenkins is, and I'm like, that makes sense, because I fucking love Doug. I loved PB&J Otter as a kid, and I love Doug for my whole life, so.
I gotta be honest, I was never a Doug guy. I'm
That's
sorry.
valid. It's kind of a show that's for one person, not for everyone, which is understandable.
Doug was just too milquetoast for me,
What's
honestly.
crazy is, like, I grew up with Doug when it was on Disney, and I had no idea it was ever a Nickelodeon show at any point, so when they announced the 90s or all that on, like, Teen Nick, and I'm seeing Doug on there, I'm like, hold on. What?
I remember being so mad that the Disney reboot of Doug changed the theme song. Like, that theme song was awesome.
Oh, you guys
Yeah.
like the theme song? I hated it. God, I hate that fucking theme song.
It's a fun one
Yeah.
for me, but
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
And also, oh my god, obvious joke here, brand spanking new JoJo.
Disney's Nuts, Sass along with Spanking Doug, and The Garden Chronicles. On ABB's, this is Seeing Them.
Kit, this is a children's show.
2020 Escape from Vault Disney jokes for the win.
More like brand spanking new channel KRT. I don't know.
I wonder if there's anybody who's an Escape from Vault Disney fan who's like, I miss when the theme song went like da 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 da.
Bring back the old Escape from Walt Disney theme song. It's what Walt would have wanted.
Bring back the wacky banjo music.
Yes.
So
Actually, here's the thing. I think that is something Walt would have wanted.
Yes.
honestly, yes. Okay, so going into my history with the show, so yeah, I loved PB&J Otter, which we obviously can't talk about, due to the Disney Plus rule. Great show. I actually went through a hyperfixation with it because last year, just revisiting it because my friends' kids were watching it, at a party. I'm just like, shit, I forgot how good this show was. So when JoJo's Circus rolled around, I was like in kindergarten, first grade, I think. So I was still, watching Playhouse Disney, and I was like kind of vibing with it, I guess. I was like kind of digging it for what it was.
Mm-hmm.
It's clowns and in funny colors, so obviously it's going to grab my attention. That's really all I have with it. Other than,
Yeah.
I found the episodes that were uploaded to archive. I just started binging the fuck out of it.
Absolutely. I think the tier of clown shows for me is S tier is Big Comfy Couch, obviously, and also Clown TV.
Yeah.
And A tier is Wacky Adventures of Ronald McDonald. It'd be S tier if the last couple of episodes were a little better, but still very good. F tier is absolutely Baby Antonio's Circus. I'd say JoJo is about B tier, and I think that's where it's perfectly fine.
Meanwhile, Gingerbrook Fair is its own tier.
Yeah, no, Gingerbrook Fair gets hazardous
Z.
waste tier.
Z tier.
And by the way, there's Gingerbrook Fair Found Media. Remember when I was talking about there being an episode of the show that got taken down?
Oh,
It got put back up, so...
Oh, Jesus, please
God.
just keep... Listen, I'm as big a media preservationist as everyone else. Just keep it lost.
Please, we don't need to give Matthew any more ego.
God.
God, he's probably fucking Trump supporter now.
Oh, they all are, I bet.
Always has
They
been.
all fucking are.
Always has been.
These clowns probably think abstinence-only education actually works, and then are actually mad that there's not as many teen pregnancies anymore.
Oh, God. On a lighter note, this show is mostly known for being one of the first major things to star Madeline Martin.
Yeah.
Before she was on Californication and, of course, Adventure Time and Fiona and Cake. So,
Oh,
that's
damn.
right.
I remember just recognizing it the first time I watched that episode of Adventure Time, and I was just like, holy shit, that's JoJo!
Without her circus.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I was shocked to learn Jane Eastwood was in this show. So, like I said, the Canadian connection.
Yeah, Jane East and Agatha from Naughty Shop. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right. And also Alan Ford, who was in, of all things, Guy Ritchie movies like Snatch and Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels.
And a pizza place.
Yes.
Good. Also, there have been a couple No Escape icons on the show. Namely, Peter Scolari was on an episode as
Hell yeah.
Trina's dad, who's like an Elvis clown.
That's right.
And then Dee Dee Khan was on another episode.
Oh, hell yeah, Queen.
Which I don't think we ever addressed the minisode that ended up being lost media, but I don't think we need to at this point.
Yeah.
Some things should stay lost, and that's all I'll say.
Yeah.
It's not because the episode was bad, it's just the topic was just so god-awful that I just don't
Oh.
want to think about it ever again.
Agreed. Funny enough, speaking of 2005, that's actually when this episode aired, so it was actually pretty close to when we went to DCA. So,
Yeah.
yay, the Mandela effect comes back in full circle.
Yay! The Mandela effect is good, no escape.
Yay. Honestly, as an adult, I've come to realize that sometimes kid shows are, ready for this, not made for me. And they have a purpose to teach children. And so that's why some shows are repetitive and focus on teaching children skills.
Damn it, what do you mean Disney's catering to children now?
Bluey is for adults.
Wait, so you mean to tell me that we've been wasting 6 years of our lives on this show?
I can explain.
I think I need to go watch Breaking Bad.
No, we need to become the equivalent of bronies for this show. We're gonna make it for us.
Hell yeah.
Good future. I become a brony and I just start demanding this show because...
By the way, we haven't really wasted 6 years on doing this show. We love doing the show.
Oh god, yeah.
Hell
Bad
yeah.
future. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna start watching shows for adults, and I start watching like Mad Men and shit. I do. Okay, but The Sopranos actually is pretty fucking fire.
In all fairness, you need to have a high IQ to understand Jojo's Circus.
Okay, it's funny because I mentioned My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. This show literally does the same thing of ending the show with talking about what you learned today, which I would have loved if there was an episode where Jojo was like, I didn't learn anything today. I was right, like Applejack.
Dear Princess Celestia, I wanted to share my thoughts with you. Ahem. I didn't learn anything. I was right all along.
Oh, I can't wait to get into that in the ending.
That is still the funniest fucking moment to me. Anyway, so our episode begins with Jojo giving herself a migraine
Good for her.
by hanging upside down, and she sees the lovebirds, which are a pair of birds that are weirdly horny in front of people.
They're these birds that just shit out floating hearts.
Yeah, I'm like, don't touch those hearts. Those are poop.
And then Goliath just jumps up and rubs one of the hearts on his nose. Dude!
Ew.
Also, let's face it, birds that are weirdly horny in front of that's just all birds. Birds just
Yeah.
do that.
That's very true. We even have birds that flirt with humans.
Oh, yeah, you ever see that video of, like, that one, like, lady and on a bike, and there's just, like, this pigeon, like, trying to hit on her foot?
Oh, God.
Birds are weird.
So speaking of Goliath, there's a running gag in the show where he pretends to hide every episode. When JoJo was asking the lovebirds, I was half expecting them to say, we're trying to hide from him. He's trying to eat us.
He's fucking hungry today.
I'm like, what does he eat? Because I don't see his food.
Also, sometimes I skip the parts where it was just like, okay, you want to do this, you get up, or where's Goliath? Because it kind of goes on for like a solid 10 seconds.
Wait a second. Where'd my pet lion go?
Look, the cheater's behind the freaking box! He's behind the box! I'll kill you! I'll kill all of your dogs!
I love shows where they interact with the audience, but they don't have like kids' voices saying yes or no, so I can just insert whatever I want there. I could say, fuck you!
Fuck you, play Freebird!
Seriously, JoJo, keep a fucking eye on that thing.
Well, actually, in this case, they are playing Freebird.
Ah!
Or playing with Freebirds. I don't know.
No, but like, imagine like someone comes out, you see this clown come out of their house and be like, hey, has anyone seen my lion? I can't find my pet lion.
I'd be like, I'm moving, goodbye.
Yeah, I'm moving. I'm calling the real estate agent.
Okay.
Have you seen my pet lion? I tried following the trail of blood, but I just didn't find anything.
Oh, God, it's gonna be like the movie Roar.
Oh, no.
God. So then JoJo's friends show up, including Maya, so they all chase the shit hearts all the way to Maya's dad and Mrs. Kersplatsky, their teacher.
So Maya's dad, Mr. Muscles, who has been sort of a recurring character on this show at this point, and he's voiced by all people, Erik Estrada.
Holy shit!
Holy shit!
Yeah, you guys didn't know that?
I was trying to figure that out. I was like, why does that sound so familiar? It's like, holy fuck.
Hi, kids. Hi, little mouse.
Did you see that? That kid kicked Sam in Pooh Cat's face!
Yeah, that's all you had to do when Goliath was hiding. You can just have him show up and say,
There he is.
Erik Estrada has done like actual fucking like things in his life, and we're here like, oh my God, it's the guy from Cool Cat. Is this how like, it feels when, we look at a character and there's a kid that's like, oh my God, it's the guy from Fortnite.
oh my God, it's the guy from that one episode of The Nanny.
Oh God, I'm about to make editing a little harder, but I just remembered another weird horny bird story I have.
Go on.
Oh no.
So yeah, no, birds are weird because there's one time I went to the zoo and I saw the kookaburras, and I've seen people do that thing where they like play a kookaburra call on their phone and they start doing that thing. I was like, I want to hear them do that. So I start playing it. They start like getting when they start going, and I start like building it up, and I'm like, oh, it's coming, and then while they're going, they start fucking.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
Right in front of a group of children who say, oh, they're fighting.
Oh, no.
Oh, God. Oh, dear.
That was my day at the zoo.
On a lighter note, I still love, by the way, that the kookaburra's call has been used as a dolphin noise in shows.
Not just a dolphin noise, but like kind of an implied monkey noise, because they put it in like any tropical setting.
Oh, yeah.
It's like you'll hear it in like a setting that's supposed to take place in like South America, and it's like this bird is on the other side of the planet.
So I actually kind of feel for Maya in the situation that she's put in, because it becomes kind of like increasingly humiliating for her in a way, where you see her dad just like hanging out with the teacher and they're like kissing and stuff, and like the kids are all pointing it out. I'd be fucking mortified.
Yeah, it's like, I think Mr. Muscles and Mrs. Kersplatsky mean well, but maybe not only they should not be getting married after a month of picnics, they should not be fucking putting their daughter on the spot like that.
They've been having picnics every day for a month. Oh, I'm sure they have. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah. Sometimes they even have picnics right in the living room.
Oh, God. Also, all right, let's place our bets. Is Mr. Muscles A, widowed, B, divorced, or C, is Maya and Anakin Skywalker? I'm picking C.
No, I'm picking D. He reproduced asexually, like that one anaconda.
You know what? He's the one who birthed Maya.
He's like Godzilla.
If he's the first of his kind, how can he be pregnant? I mean, doesn't he need a mate?
Not if he reproduces asexually.
Where's the fun in that?
Can you reproduce by budding? Can ya? Can ya? Can ya? Can ya? Anyway, my answer is E. All of the above.
Yay!
Don't think about it too hard, kids.
Huzzah. Also, I'm just gonna say it. Mr. Muscles looks like the love child of Mr. Clean and the Pringles man.
He really does.
Just something about that. I'm like, oh god, does this take place in the Food Fight cinematic universe?
Yep.
Huzzah.
And everything does.
Yeah.
You take place in the Food Fight cinematic universe.
You cold-farted itch. Anyway.
Mrs. Krisplasky definitely reads to me as a character who's chill, you know, when she's around people, you know, just generally like just socializing and whatnot, but she's like mad freaky in bed.
Oh, for sure.
She's into the wildest shit you could think of.
You know what? I'm just gonna be honest. Would.
Understandable. Understandable.
You know she's topping in that dynamic.
Damn right.
Oh, she's
Also-
pegging. She's straight up pegging.
Oh, she's got that man on a leash. This is a podcast about children's shows.
So Mrs. Krisplasky mentions that she's coming over for dinner, and she tells Maya she's gonna bring her favorite clownberry sundaes. And I'm like, what the fuck is a clownberry and what is it made of? I'm scared.
I don't want to look up what a clownberry is on Google. I feel like that's something you'd want to go on with the safe search on in images.
Oh god.
Not because it's going to be sexual or anything, but because it's probably going to be disgusting.
Oh my god. Soylent Green is clown.
No, wait, Soleil green.
Seltzer Green. I don't know.
Also, because I actually came across this post today, I gotta read it aloud. These are the pickup lines that Mrs. Krisplasky probably used on Mr. Muscles. All credit goes to isawken.bsky.social. Clown swears. What the honk? You gotta be giggling me. Go, sound of clown horn. Yourself, cunt.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I misread that. It was supposed to be flirt. I thought it said flirting, not swearing.
Hell yeah.
No, that is flirting too in the clown world.
Yay! Also, I love the design of this world so much. They're so creative with how they set up Circus Town, and I love the design of the school.
This show is kind of like
Yeah.
the inverse of The Big Comfy Couch, where the production design on that show is so subdued, but it's so in your face. The production design is like very all over the place and very crazy, but the show is just so subdued and just like there's nothing really happens.
The theme song, like you'd think a show about like clowns and circuses would have a bit more of like, you know, a little whimsy in it, but it sounds like the shit you'd hear on like those CDs you got from Starbucks in that time.
Yeah, it feels a little lax for a clown show.
It's so boring.
Like I said, it's a vibes show, and I don't mind that.
Yeah, the vocal on that theme song is mixed really weird because the instrumental is just like so like quiet in comparison.
One complaint I do have about the classroom, though, why the fuck are there no seats? Like, that should be a violation.
They sit on the floor in the show, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah, but I don't know, I was just reminded of how when I went to a private school for a couple of years as a kid, we had bean bags for chairs, so I'm just like, at least have those.
Yeah.
So I know that one of the kids, Trina, she's supposed to be like a clown ballerina, and she's wearing like, I guess like a net on her head or something, like a hair net, but it looks like it's fucking grafted onto her skin.
Oh, God,
I feel like if someone pulled that, it would hurt.
Yeah. So then Mrs. Krisplasky gets the great idea to put Maya on the spot again and make the announcement. And I'm just like, maybe you should ask Maya first, and then just say you're getting married and not say who.
Oh no, she asks Maya, but she asks Maya in front of everybody.
Yeah, it's like privately.
Honestly, if I were Maya in this situation, I would probably start crying.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I would have been like, fuck no. No, I'm kidding.
It's bad enough to have your teacher marry your dad with little notice, but to have her, like, do a whole song and dance number in front of everybody and putting you on the spot.
Where she's telling the kids too, like, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do this. It's like, stop giving the kids jobs.
Child labor. Well, let's face it, it's a circus. They thrive off of child labor.
So, yeah, she invites the kids to the wedding. Is that, like, a regular thing that happens in real life where, like, I know this is, like, a thing in, like, shows and movies where, like, the kids get invited to the wedding, but I've never seen something like this happen in real life.
Yeah, like, in the unlikely event I ever get married, I would mostly just invite my closest friends and family members. I would not just randomly invite a bunch of kids.
Yeah, I'm not having child labor at my wedding, probably because if I do get married, there will not be children there, like, at all.
Yay!
Yay!
I am getting fucking wasted, okay? It is one of those days where you're allowed to. I'm not gonna have a bunch of kids there I gotta censor myself around.
Just a few weeks ago, I just got back from a very queer, very alcohol-friendly wedding, and it was a banger. Like, I want
Fuck
that
yeah.
type of
Fuck
vibe.
yeah.
Anyway, so...
Oh, I'm having a whole smorgasbord of, like, edibles on my fucking wedding.
Fuck yeah!
As you should.
I will say that as much as I do clown on some aspects of the episode,
Clown.
but I do really like the overall message, though. The whole message of how step-parents are just as valid as regular parents. I think that it's a good message for kids.
Like, I will say, like, at least this one had a good message, unlike the last one we watched, where the message was, and that's it.
The message was climb whatever tree you can find in front of you and whatever happens, happens. That's literally what it was.
It was especially funny seeing it on Disney because obviously so many people by that point were probably like, Disney's gonna make the stepmom evil, so...
Yeah, it's so funny how, like, Disney has just been historically the worst possible thing to happen to stepmoms is so much to the point where they had to fucking make an apology for it in the
Yeah.
form of a circus show on a children's block.
But how come in fairy tales the stepmother is always really, really mean?
Because the people who wrote those have unresolved trauma.
Yay!
It's like, remember how Disney made Frozen as, like, kind of an apology for always having the princess marry the prince after, like, a day? Jojo's Circus is like that, but for the reputation of stepmothers.
I'm imagining Michael Eisner watching this episode. He gets to that part and he thinks to himself, we are so fucking cooked.
Also, before anybody starts pointing out, well, actually, Disney has had other things with step-parents. We know it's just funny to talk about it this way.
Let's say the most famous thing they've done with step-parents has been where they're evil. Cinderella, Snow White, Tangled, all of those involve step-parents. They are evil, and they are some of the biggest fucking things Disney has ever done. Everyone has seen Cinderella. How many people have seen Jojo's Circus?
Exactly. So then the kids go outside and they're all excited about the wedding, and then they play hide and seek to distract Maya from her worries. And I thought for a second when they showed her in the daisies that those were poppies for a second. I was like, it's a Wizard of Oz thing. She's gonna die.
Hey, you're not allowed to use that. Only MGM can use the poppies. What's next? You gonna put her in the ruby slippers?
You just see the silhouette of a hanging clown in the background
Oh,
of
God.
one of the shots.
And the hanging clown is holding a cease and desist from Warner Brothers.
Hey, there's a lion in this show, so...
That clown did not kill himself. How else do you think Warner Brothers was going to get that message across?
Also, I love that when JoJo's trying to comfort Maya after they find her, she's like, I'm going to ask my parents what's going to happen with your dad. And all of them are like, we're going to ask our parents. It's like, you know, you could ask Mr. Muscles about it.
Yes, let's ask our parents, the ones who have never had any marital issues at all.
We've done an internal investigation and have found that we've done nothing wrong.
On a side note, that cake topper was cute.
Yeah.
It was, but it wasn't doing Mr. Muscles any favors. It made him look constipated.
He looked melted.
He kind of always looks constipated. I mean, God only knows what those steroids are doing to him.
Also, I'm not saying that families with the dad and brother living together raising a kid aren't valid. I'm kind of annoyed that this came out in 2003 because they so could have easily, say it with me, made the freaking frogs gay. They could have made them a gay couple.
Yes, and they're decorating the big top for the wedding. Come on, guys, this is such a cop-out.
Oh yeah. One. The other one's her quote unquote uncle. Yeah. And Aunt Tracy was just living with her roommate for all 47 years.
Oh my God, my parents tried to pull that. Oh, your uncles are best friends. They live together. They're doing everything together. They have a dog together. And I didn't buy it even before I knew what gay was.
And history will say they were best friends.
Also, I had to make that reference because InfoWars is officially owned by The Onion. Woo!
Oh, I'm so happy. How funny would it be if, like, instead of turning it into another satire news site, they actually turn it into, like, a legitimate news source?
Oh, God, yes! I know that they want to help a lot of trans comedians get their start there, so that's hella cool.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
When they go low, we go to hell and then shoot right back up and punch them in the balls.
Fuck yeah. So the bit when Skibo's dad is conducting the Firehouse Band, that had to be a reference to the Firehouse Five, right?
Yes.
Probably.
If not unintentionally.
It's probably the most famous little Dixieland band in the world.
And by the world, I mean Burbank. And by Dixieland, I mean Disneyland. You really shouldn't listen to me.
Also, when Skibo was asking his dad, Dad, do people who get married love each other? I was half expecting his dad to say, no, son, it's so we can combine our debt.
Do people who get married love each other? Sometimes.
Not if they're hetero.
Well, they love each other for about a month until they realize what living with each other is actually like. And before you know it, Dad's on the couch while I just gave birth. He's playing Call of Duty saying, oh, it's such a long day at work.
Yeah, I'm gonna babysit my own children.
Also, every time I see Skibo's dad, I don't know why, but I keep expecting him to sound like fucking Coach Z.
Oh God, I can see it.
Oh, I guess I forgot the port. Oh, I guess I forgot the bread. Oh, cork of a pork.
Maybe it's because of the mustache. I don't know.
I got Coach C and Coach McGurk confused for a brief moment, and I thought, you wanted to sound like H. John Benjamin? Honestly, same.
But that would be amazing.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Anyway, my favorite episode of JoJo's Circus was when they taught Skibo's dad how to say "ja" properly.
And no, I don't want him to, like, do anything, like, crazy with his voice. No, it has to just be his normal voice, like every other role.
Oh, yeah. Also, when they show Mr. Muscle's house, I'm like, that house looks way too small to house a muscle man. Yeah, because I'm just like, does he have to smack his head on the ceiling every time he walks in?
One thing I want to point out, too, about the scene with JoJo and her parents is that when JoJo's mom said about, Mrs. Krisplasky.
And I bet she and Maya are going to be extra special friends.
Right now, a conservative, I'm your parent, not your friend type dipshit, probably pissing and shitting themselves. And to that I say, good.
See?
Good.
See?
Seed. Scope. Seed. Verisimilitude compromise. Goliath asks how he calls her Little Mouse. You were there when he called her Little Mouse.
Yeah.
At the beginning of the episode.
I feel like these people kind of get amnesia from the amount of clown paint seeping into their brain.
Well, of course they would. Why else would they be playing in bird shit?
Playing in bird shit and hanging out with gay frogs.
Yay.
So here's what kind of confused me because the show sets this up as like after school they talk about, wanting to go talk to their parents about marriage and stuff. And then the wedding is that night. Is the wedding happening the day after the proposal?
I guess. That's how it works.
Oh my God, this marriage is so doomed.
Yeah.
No wonder why Maya's pissed about this.
My God, do clowns have, like, the same lifespan as hamsters or something?
Also, I love that this episode has a whole case of Daisy ex machina because they show her once again in the daisy fields and she's able to hide in there.
Yeah, because she runs away. She decides the best way to handle is just by running away. And I actually kind of feel terrible for Mr. Muscles here because, like, losing your kid on your wedding day is, like, so fucked.
Absolutely.
Even though I understand why. I understand why she's doing it.
I don't have a lot to say on the scene where he finds her and reassures her.
Insert that one clip of Tony.
They find her in the first 5 minutes. Just like with real runaways.
Runaway train, never look back, was found in the kitchen.
And another reason why the marriage is so doomed, Mr. Muscle saw Kersplatsky's wedding dress before the wedding.
Yeah, that's bad luck. You're not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
I don't have much to say about Maya and her dad having their talk. It's a nice scene, and I think, again, it's a good message for kids.
I'm surprised 5 episodes after this, they didn't do an episode on divorce. Because, they would have.
I gotta wonder how much the continuity played up that they were married, because it would have been so funny if they just completely forgot they got married. And just Mrs. Kersplatsky is just around fucking another guy.
Mrs. Kersplatsky is just fucking Mrs. Krabappel at this point.
Yeah. She's faking it.
But yeah, the song Mr. Muscle sings to Maya about, how he's always gonna love her is so adorable and everything. And it's a song where he's talking about how he'd do anything for her, and I'm thinking she would respond, "What about putting the wedding off for a couple years to see where your relationship with Mrs. Kersplatsky goes? I would do almost anything for you."
And I would do anything for love.
But I won't do that.
Also, I want a peanut butter and banana sandwich now. I'm making one when I get home.
Wait a minute. Elvis? I knew you were back and you were taking the form of someone named Kit Quinn.
You saw nothing. Anyway. So then the wedding is back on, and Daisy X Machina actually comes back in once again because Maya actually makes a daisy ring for Mrs. Kersplatsky after Mr. Muscles accidentally loses the ring. That was adorable.
Oh, yeah, Mrs. Kersplatsky tells him, "Oh, it's okay that you lost the ring." And I'm thinking he's going to say, "No, it's not. That shit costs more than my mortgage."
Oh, it's fine. It's out somewhere with a horse and a chameleon, I'm sure.
It's in depth. I was actually half expecting they were going to rip off the Arthur episode and have Maya go find the ring, or Jojo, I guess.
I have the ring. Yes, I have the ring. I have the ring right here.
I did like Jojo's dress. It was very cute.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I do find it a little ironic that the captain character, that he's mostly known for cotton candy, but he's a sea captain. They know what happens to cotton candy in water, right?
Yeah, what happens if he goes to take a swim? Does he just dissolve?
Also, wait. He's a sea captain. Saltwater taffy is right there.
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah, but then his name wouldn't be Cotton Andy. Because get it?
Well, then why didn't they make him like a farmer or something? Why'd they make him a sea captain?
Because they already do have a farmer character, Uncle Flippy.
Uncle Flippy is a perfect name for a sea captain.
Yes.
This whole show is backwards.
We've all seen that raccoon losing his cotton candy in the water. It makes me so sad every time.
Oh my god, he's like, where is it? He's like panicking.
Way to ruin my night.
Oh. And then also, I love that Jojo's still the one who has to learn a lesson. Wouldn't it make more sense to have different characters learn the lesson and be on the stage? Damn, Jojo, stop hogging the spotlight.
Honestly, I'm convinced that Jojo doesn't want to do it. She's just forced into it by the fire clowns who keep making this happen, which, sure, I guess.
And they set up a whole fucking stage for it, too. I love that.
Just let Maya have the lesson for the episode. Doesn't that make more sense?
Yeah. Yeah, I do remember that song, though. That song is never leaving my head.
Oh, yeah, that song's stuck in my head right now.
Fellas, I learned something today.
Honestly, that whole her stealing the spotlight with that, what did you learn today? It would have been better if she wore a white dress, actually.
Also, when they're showing everybody tossing popcorn at them, I'm just like, I have so many bad flashbacks to working at the movie theater now.
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Someone yelled chicken jockey at the wedding.
Oh, God, no.
Oh, God, no.
Kit, I am so glad you stopped working at a movie theater when that came out.
Oh, God. Then the sequel comes out next year. I pray for those workers.
Me too.
Oh, God. And I just know they're going to reference chicken jockey in it even harder.
Give them a fucking raise. For the love of God, give them a raise.
Message to fellow The Amazing Digital Circus fans when the final episode comes out in theaters this June. Be nice to the workers, dear fucking God.
Please be nice to the workers, and for God's sakes, please act normal when Kinger says chicken jockey.
And also, when they showed the zoom out of Circus Town, I just remembered there were buildings that are shaped like clown shoes. Those things probably reek.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Don't think about it too much, kids.
Agreed.
Between that and the aforementioned face paint seeping into their brains, no wonder why shit's so backwards.
Yeah.
So, very high donation box for me.
Yeah.
Overall, the show isn't like anything spectacular, but I do think that it's solid for what it is.
It's a cute show, yeah.
If it ever comes to Disney Plus, I definitely recommend it if you have children.
Watch it for them. Just have this on as background noise like I do half the time.
Yeah.
Because that's really what this show is just sort of like a background noise kind of show. It's
Vibes.
cute, it's got good morals for the kids, but there's really not a lot to it.
Like, I'm gonna put it in the donation box for the same reason. Like, as an older kid and as an adult, I thought it was boring. But I mean, I guess when it comes to like media for like little kids, it's better to be boring for like their own development instead of like overstimulating. Leave the overstimulating stuff to the adults.
Amen. And also, while you're at it, show them things like Little Bear and other vibes shows like
Bear in the Big Blue House, obviously that's a big one.
hell yeah. Kill the Coco Melon. Kill the Little Angel. Kill all of that shit.
Just kill YouTube kids as a whole.
Yes.
Yes. Kill the YouTube slop. Just please.
Kill YouTube kids so I can look at the comments of videos of kid shows.
Oh, God. You know what pisses me off so bad?
Yeah.
So, the first ever upload of anything Shadow the Hedgehog related, which was the trailer for the Shadow the Hedgehog game in 2005, on YouTube, uploaded 20 years ago. YouTube history was marked for kids, and now all the comments on it are lost.
Bullshit.
Oh my God.
I am still so mad about that.
Yeah, you should be. I'm mad about it, and I only just learned about it.
YouTube comments are history, damn it.
I'm so mad my favorite Amazing Digital Circus episode is now marked for kids. I am so fucking pissed off about that.
Oh.
Also, I was trying to do this thing. I wanted to make a playlist of every single Disney Channel theme song in chronological order. Every show, every theme song, chronological order from the very start of the Disney Channel to the most recent show, because so many of them are marked for kids. I can't do it because you can't add videos marked for kids to playlists.
What? That's so fucking stupid.
Fucking
what
bullshit.
the fuck? See, we can show Elsa and Spider-Man fucking in these slop videos, but no, you can't comment on them because you might say naughty words.
Oh yeah? Counterpoint. Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, tits, fart, turd, twat. There you
Damn
go.
right.
You could have like those weird AI videos of like sexy cats having affairs and like, you know, abusing their cat children.
Ugh.
But God forbid.
Anyway.
It was so much fun being back, and I'm glad that we got to talk about clowns once again. Oh, because the next time we talk about them, is it going to be that fuck-ass Gingerbrook Fair one?
Who the fuck
God.
knows at this point? It
Who
probably
knows?
will be.
God help us.
Please keep the Christian clowns away from me.
Please. So you can find me Muppet Breakout on Discord. Other things, probably. At this rate, I am slowly retiring from the internet, except for this podcast, and I am preferring it that way.
Fuck yeah.
I'm still on my socials. I am like neglecting my space hate to the point where space hate protective services need to be called on me. I know. I'm still on Blue Sky saying, you know, my opinions that nobody asked for except for me because I did.
How dare you have opinions on the internet? Who the fuck do you think you are?
Yay!
I'm also still on YouTube where I never upload anything ever, I guess. So there's that.
You can find me on the usual spots, Tyler FG on Blue Sky, Tyler FG96 on Instagram. As for the show, you can find us on Channel KRT on Blue Sky, Channel KRT Podcast, all one word on Instagram, and you can also find our Discord server and our Facebook group in the link tree in our Blue Sky bio. And if you want to help support us, you can check us out on Patreon, where we have exclusive minisodes, outtakes, and early releases of upcoming episodes. And you can also check us out on Ko-Fi, where we have exclusive minisodes and outtakes for individual purchase. Or if you want to donate to us without purchasing anything, you're more than welcome to. And of course, thank you so much to our pals Bennett Ballard, Paul Spicknall, Chris Reyna, and Tony Goldmark for pledging to us at the $10 level. And an extra special thank you to our executive producers Ashley Hines and Gomer.
Anyway, channel KRT. Hey, KRT, what have you learned?
We all want to know what you learned today. I learned nothing.
I learned nothing.
Okay, here we go. The short version. Do you?
Yes.
Do you?
Yes.
Good, you're married. Kiss her.